The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Tower Pizza and Mexican offers a full menu of pizza, wings, and Mexican favorites. Try the shrimp tacos, fajitas, or a Jeff's special pizza. Extra sauce, pepperoni, sausage, ham, and mushrooms, all on their homemade crust. Tower Pizza and Mexican, 2701 Broadway, Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad, and joining me today is, of course, one of my favorite guests, Miss Beth MacKenzie. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. And you're here today to talk about something that I think is really cool, and it benefits a very special segment or demographic of Quincy, which is seniors,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Okay. So, of course, you're with the Y. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yes, I'm the wellness director there.
Wellness director at the Quincy Family YMCA. And you have something that, of course, is going to benefit seniors. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what it is and kind of what's awesome about it?
Okay, we've started a program, and it's called Senior Y Day. We've partnered with Blessing Hospital, SIU, and QMG. And what we're going to do is going to have a free day, and it's going to be the last Friday of every month, that'll be open to senior citizens. You can come, if you're not a member, everything is completely free.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to offer a bunch of different classes that would be beneficial to that demographic.
Okay.
And SIU, QMG, and Blessing, they are going to provide guest speakers for each day.
Very cool. So, and it's going to be things, so you have one coming up, so it's the last Friday of every month, so you have one coming up this Friday.
Yes, this Friday is our first one.
Okay, it's the first ever. Mm-hmm. And you said this is going to go on for a year?
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this Friday you have a guest speaker coming in to cover can you give us an idea of what that's going to look like?
Yeah, he's with SIU, and he is going to talk about how to lower your blood pressure naturally without medication.
Perfect.
And that starts at 9:45.
I think we all need that lesson, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a really cool thing. So you don't have to be a member.
Nope.
Okay, so it's aimed at seniors who are interested in learning a little bit more about topics like this, but it's not all going to be, is it all going to be health related, or how's it going to?
Most of it is going to be
okay.
health related. We have ones coming up, how to improve your balance and why it's important.
Okay.
We also are going to offer ones on behavioral health. If you're struggling with depression or anxiety,
Gotcha.
how do you go to seek for help
Sure.
in this area?
Okay, very cool. So resources, guest speakers, and a free day at the Y.
Yeah, and the
That's
classes
awesome.
are awesome.
Yeah.
We have classes that are in the aerobic studio, and we also have classes that are in the pool. One of ours is if you want to come in and play water volleyball, it's being offered that day.
Fun.
But it's everything from Tai Chi to Get Fit, which is a strength and cardio class, gentle yoga, and then also we're opening up our Fit to Fight program for anyone, and that's for people who are struggling with Parkinson's.
Oh, cool.
But it's not just for people who are struggling with Parkinson's. It's people who have had strokes, maybe a brain injury or some disease that they are dealing with that they just need to get into a community setting and get active.
That's awesome. I love it. Okay. So every Friday, the last Friday of every month,
Yes.
for the next year, head out to the Y. Now, seniors, do they have to, I hate to even ask this, but is there like an age limit that they can?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So if you're interested and you think that these courses will benefit you, head out to the Y last Friday of every month, right?
Yeah, you don't have to register. Just
Okay.
come through the doors and let them know that you're there for the Senior Y Day, and they will let you know where to go
And it's all day.
all day.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Well, good luck, and I'm sure you'll have great turnouts. I have no doubt. That's awesome. Always good seeing you.
Nice to see you.
All right. Coming up, Ron gives us a hazy look at the weather.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
A great night's sleep starts at Harvey's Furniture. Check out the large selection of complete bedroom sets. And when it comes to mattresses, we have a full selection from Bemco, Spring Air, and Chatham & Wells. Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home.
Hi, this is Ron Kinscherf with Muddy River News. I am the Assistant Director to the Regional Manager of the Muddy Rivers Weather Department. And we have received an air quality warning from the American Weather Service. We cannot afford the National Weather Service, so we use the American Weather Service to guide us. An air quality warning Well, let me just mimic what it's going to be like. I have a pillowcase here. Don't try this at home. So, the air quality will not be good to breathe. It'll be very difficult to breathe for some of us. And what's going on is there is smoke coming down from Canada. A lot of people think the smoke is caused by wildfires, but what has happened is the King of Canada, Francois King Medgerand, has told all the has told all of the citizens of Canada to continue smoking as much as they can and blow the smoke southerly. So it is now entering our atmosphere, making it difficulty.
Thanks, Ron. Your weather forecasts never disappoint. Coming up, Meg Duncan talks more weather and everything else happening in Hannibal this weekend. Stay tuned.
Kelly's has been a fun place to eat and drink in Quincy since 1982. A fun and friendly atmosphere, food with flavor, homemade cinnamon rolls, and famous cheese soup. The best menu in town. Kelly's, 2902 Broadway, Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center.
Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
And welcome back. Joining me now is Meg Duncan, our Hannibal partner. What's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So
good.
we, of course, talked about the weather and the haziness going on here. Or you guys, of course, you're having the same thing in Hannibal, right?
Yeah, we are. I was kind of surprised by it yesterday. I was like, is it going to rain or, which of course it actually did this morning.
Yeah.
But
are they canceling events and stuff over there?
No, I haven't heard of anything being canceled, so that's good. And I haven't heard of a lot. Like, we are supposed to get some rain coming up.
Okay.
But it's like a steady increase. I kind of looked it up. I'm not a weather person, but I did look up the weather forecast just to see, because this weekend's kind of a big one for Hannibal.
It's a big deal. So. Yeah, it's a big deal. I think there's, of course, you had the National Tom Sawyer Days, so you want to make sure that the weather is going to be good. So what does the weather look like? Is it...
So it just like increases through the week. So, and then goes back down. So thunderstorms are like 30% chance of rain overnight tomorrow, 40% chance on Friday, and then a 70% chance on Saturdays, but not until after 2 p.m.
Okay.
So Sunday's a 50% chance, and then Monday and Tuesday it goes back down to 30%.
Okay. Well, thank you for that weather report.
Yes.
However, that doesn't mean that it's going to cancel. I mean, okay, let's be real. First of all, you can never really fully rely on a weather report.
Nope.
Even if it's coming from Meg Duncan, which
That's
I hate to say, but yeah.
Which was from the National Weather Service.
Okay. So even so, I don't trust it.
Right.
And especially when it doesn't, of course we need the rain.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe it could do it like overnight, so then the rest of the day
It kind of looks like that's what is going to happen in a lot of the cases, if it does happen at all, is that'll be overnight, which will be perfect for all the festivities coming up.
Will you still have it? I mean, will those?
I mean, I have never myself have seen anything really canceled unless it's severe weather or something like that. So
lightning and such.
Yeah, I'm sure they have a contingency plan because it's been around for so long. I can't remember how many. Oh, wait a minute. It is the
60 something.
Yeah.
68.
It doesn't say
69,
on this
something
one,
like that.
but yeah, it's been around. It's been around a long time.
I'm sure rain, has never really stopped anything before, and I don't expect it to this year
No,
either.
things will still happen.
There you go.
So.
All right. The party's still on.
That's right.
Yeah, and that is National Tom Sawyer Days. And of course, it starts,
Yes.
is it Thursday or Friday? When does it start?
So it actually is kind of going on now because there's been some mud volleyball happening.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
tomorrow night as well for mud volleyball. And then, of course, Fridays when all the real fun happens. And I have written some of this down.
Yeah, get your notes out, sister.
So the carnival is going to start opening at 5 p.m. on Friday, and then Tanyard Gardens at 6.
And that's where the music happens, right?
That's where the music happens.
Yeah.
So
and they're having like Fuel and some
Yeah.
big name country artists. And
yeah, some really cool stuff
Yeah.
is going on, and it's all at Tanyard Gardens downtown. Really, it's just a little bit away from our office, which is kind of cool. I might just be writing and then go down and you
just need a break every once in a while,
that's
right?
Right. Yeah, like all I'd have to do is cross the street, and there
you
it all
go.
is.
That's
It's kind of
perfect.
cool.
That's very
so,
cool.
yes, and then Saturday there's a bunch going on, which we talked about Hannibal Cannibal.
Yes.
And so
And you're doing that.
I am. I have
Yes.
to get out of bed at like 5:30 in the morning.
But aren't you
do it.
excited? You should be excited.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm excited. I
can tell.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can tell. Yeah.
I'm excited that the event is such a great event.
It is a great event.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm proud of you for doing it.
Thanks.
It's not something that, like I said, if you see me running, you should probably run too. Somebody's or something is chasing me. But there is a leisure walk, which is what
That's
you're
what
doing.
I'll be doing.
Yeah,
the little
I think that's
leisure
awesome.
walk. You know,
I think that's so cool.
that's all I have.
And hopefully the weather is okay for that.
I think it's supposed to be.
Okay.
And then and then some cool stuff. I love like the frog jumping contest. Oh, I love
Yeah.
that stuff. The fence painting,
Yep.
all that. And then of course Monday, they do the Hannibal has Got Talent.
Oh, did they? I don't know they do
Yeah,
that.
they will. Yeah,
Okay.
it's really cool where people just sign up and then they.
Any age?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I also have a pet show, which
Oh, cute.
I love the pet show.
Yeah,
we
of
won the
course.
pet show one year when I was a kid.
I was going to say, are you going to take Clover?
No, I should.
should.
I should have
She would
taken
win.
Clover. Oh.
She would win.
Well, yeah, we have Clover, and then we have our parrot that says "Good Barbecue." So
Well, you're a shoo-in.
I know, and we never do it. We never sign up, and I don't know why.
You're letting me down.
We
Next
really
year.
do. I know.
Okay.
Next year, I will
Yes,
do it.
You have to do it next year.
That sounds good. And then parade on Tuesday, and then the Tom and Becky announcement.
Yes.
I love the Tom and Becky announcement.
They work really hard. I didn't realize
Oh, yeah.
until I think we interviewed them. I don't remember last summer during this. I didn't know how they work a lot. Like
They do. Yeah. I mean, I come from that with a knowledge of. I'm laughing because.
Bob.
Yes. I come from that with the knowledge of when I was actually secretary at Hannibal Middle School and watching all the Tom and Becky's get picked up
Yeah.
to go do things.
Yeah.
Like they're constantly working.
All the appearances. Yeah, they really work hard.
Yeah, they get dressed up. It's a constant deal. Those people are busy.
Yeah, they
and
are.
they actually have to learn. I mean, they have to really know their stuff.
Yeah,
So
about Hannibal history and-
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a lot.
Very
so
cool.
yeah, so I think that's pretty cool that it's cool that they get to do the dress up and stuff like that. But to actually learn and to take on that kind of tourist leader.
Yeah,
role.
they're the face of Hannibal.
They
And
really are.
and they take it seriously.
They
so it's
really
cool to
do.
see.
Yeah, it's very cool to see.
is
So
cool to see.
yeah, and of course that'll be at noon in Central Park, and then of course the firework display.
Yeah.
they've gotten that approved, so that'll happen. I believe it starts at 9:15 around there.
Okay.
So
And that's Tuesday night.
yeah, Tuesday
Perfect.
night, and that pretty much ends all the festivities. So
Wraps it up.
Yeah, that wraps it all up. So
Okay.
I'm pretty excited for all of it. I
Yeah.
mean, so yeah,
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome. It's going to be a good weekend, and hopefully the weather holds off. And
Well, and then the rain is actually a good thing if it will just do overnight because there right now is a burn ban in Hannibal.
know.
And so
I was worried about the fireworks getting
exactly. So if we can get some rain in the evening for people to be able to, get their fireworks and shoot them off, of course in legal places because
Right.
it's not even legal in Hannibal.
Right.
But in legal places like us, we live in the middle of nowhere in Ross
Sure.
County. So
But still, yeah, don't do it if and because
Yep.
it's so dry, and I keep seeing
So
like
dry.
fires everywhere. So, and of course,
Yeah.
it's already smoky enough from the Hannibal or the Canadian wildfires or whatever it
the
is.
Canadian
Yeah.
wildfires. That's some crazy
big stuff.
Yes,
It
it's
is.
so sad. I saw if anybody's wondering about it, David Adam has a really good article out on MRN
Really?
about that. Yeah,
I'll have
it's
to
got
read
all
it.
the details. It's got everything that I kind of learned this morning.
Yeah, because I keep seeing all over Facebook, like, what's up with the smoky and the clouds? And
Yeah, exactly. He
Okay.
answered it for Quincy, but it's pretty much the same for Hannibal.
Yeah,
So get
sure.
on there and read it. It's pretty interesting.
There you go.
So a little shout out for
All right.
David.
Well, he does. He always deserves a shout out.
Yeah.
So we were talking about clouds, but speaking of the opposite, which is the sunshine. So we were talking earlier about, see how I segued into
good.
there? Yeah,
Really
right.
good.
Okay. So in Illinois, we have what's called a FOIA, right? And that is basically Freedom of Information Act. And it's
Correct.
kind of like it's something that you issue to somebody to get information that you need,
Yes.
especially for media purposes, right?
Yes.
And in Missouri, it's called the Sunshine Act. Is
Sunshine
that-
Act. Yeah, Sunshine
Okay.
Request. And
Request, okay.
I will be honest to say this is something I'm somewhat new to doing.
Okay.
Because I haven't really taken on that much of a investigative role
Right.
Until more recently. So I will say this is probably about my first time of kind of doing those things, which I appreciate the opportunity to be able to look into some important things for Hannibal. So
Absolutely. And one of those important things, of course, is Angel, and I always say her name wrong.
The former city clerk, Angel Zerbonia.
Okay.
Correct. There was an investigation launched on her for a possible hostile workplace back in, it would have been December, I believe, is when it started, and it was officially announced in January. So I think January.
Okay.
Right when I first started. So, so basically, as we reported on before, they concluded that investigation and decided not to retain Angel as a city clerk.
Right.
So, that I have Sunshine requested information on that. I've not received that request yet.
On the investigation.
On the investigation
Okay.
to get those reports and things like that, so we can find out, what happened.
The truth.
And, the truth, yeah, exactly.
Which is another thing Hannibal's, some people in Hannibal are fighting for, which is transparency.
Transparency,
amongst the local government. And of course, we know the mayor resigned kind of in conjunction with all of this. So not that I'm cooking up my own conspiracies or anything, but without the information, that's bound to happen, right? So people are talking.
People are talking.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who have said that, there's some kind of connection to that. From what I have talked to him a little bit, and from what really is work related, from what he has to say,
Right.
and that it's just, as we talked about before, it's just such a big job with such little pay and things.
Yeah.
So that's where he's at with what I've talked to him.
Big
and
time commitment with little payback. So,
Right. And the fact that, his work is expanding his duties there. So,
Sure.
but I of course can't say for sure, but that's what.
Well, without the information, which
yes,
you
and
have sunshined.
I have.
Say.
So yes, they
How long
asked.
does that typically take? Do you know?
It's supposed to take 3 days, but
Oh.
they asked for an extension, which they had an ordinance to go along with that.
Okay.
So I'm currently waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll keep us posted, will you?
Yes, and I hope I sound knowledgeable enough on that, because, like I said, I'm still kind of learning all
That's
of
all
that.
right. Well, I mean, as long as you are honest about not knowing, I think that's part of the battle. If you just come out here and spit some lies, that's not very good reporting either. So yeah. All right. Well, keep us posted. Let us know.
Yeah, I will.
What's going on, and we'll hope for rain only overnight. This
Yeah,
weekend.
let's just hope for overnight rain.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
I like
Well, have a great weekend, and
Oh,
I'll
you
see you
too.
next time.
All
All
right.
right. That does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Club Muddy.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.